Today I'm going to show you why you need to be doing this drill to help you towards the press handstand and the handstand push-up. So if we look at the initiation of both of those movements, so the press handstand, we start to go forwards with the shoulders before the toes come off. And with the handstand push-up, before we start to come down, so from the handstand position, my shoulders come forwards first, then I start to bend the elbows to come down. And then when I come back up, I come up to that position where the elbows are forwards, shoulders are forwards, then I open back up again. So we need to build that confidence, the strength, the conditioning to take the shoulders forwards of the hands. Now with the press especially, if you're not so flexible, you're even going to have to take the shoulders further forwards to compensate for the hips and the legs being further that way. But whatever level of flexibility you have, there's going to be some movement of the shoulders that we need to condition. And that's where this wall lean or shoulder lean drill, when I'm taking the shoulders to the wall and back off again, can come in. Now, before we do this, we need to build some strength and conditioning. Obviously, in the handstand, get comfortable just to be in that chest to wall position or be able to kick up comfortably to the wall and hang out here. Now, once we've done that, we can start to work towards this skill or this drill. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the hands out to make the wrists and the hands happy. And I'm going to start very close to the wall. So nice and close. The distance I have to move is not far. I've externally rotated, so I've turned the hands out slightly to make the wrists a bit happier. I'm pushing up. What we don't want to do is collapse here. So I'm pushing up into this position, and then I'm just going to guide myself in using the head first. So back of the head's touching, then I'm going to let the shoulders touch. Now notice my back and my butt goes to the wall at the same time. What we don't want to do is this, because look, I'm collapsing, and what I don't want to do is this, because I've taken the hips to the wall. I want to take the hips and shoulders to the wall at the same time, but lead in the way with the shoulders, and then the same back off with the shoulders. And notice when I come back off the wall, I'm reaching back up as well with the heels. So any height that I've dropped or lost as I go to the wall, I'm pushing back up to my start position and getting back to that home position at the start. And then once I get more comfortable with it, I can start to take the hands a little bit further away from the wall. I can definitely not use the head anymore. So got the head out the way, taking the shoulders and back to the wall, and then pushing back out. Now I can do repetitions here. I'd recommend you get up to at least 5 in a row before you start to take the hands out any further. And we don't want to go crazy with it. I'm probably at my max now I would take any client to, which is around a hand distance away. Now, like I'd say, it does change a little bit if your flexibility is not so good, then we need to work a little bit further away from the wall, but I still wouldn't go much further than a hand space distance. But the biggie is just making sure you are not collapsing, so no elbow bend, no arch through the body. Trying to stay in that tight, strong, pushed position the whole time. Now, if it's the handstand push-up you're focusing on, you can start to play with this freestanding if you have it. So starting to take that shoulder forwards and back again, which is like the wall lean, but notice with the wall lean, I was taking the hips to the wall as well. This one, we take the hips backwards or roughly stay the hips the same. The feet go the opposite direction to the shoulders, and then I come back again. But this is like that underbalance drill, that toe pull drill. If you haven't seen that video, check that out. I will link that down in the description. So the toe pull movement is very similar to the shoulder position change that we do in the heel pull, not the heel pull, the handstand push-up and the press, and we can definitely get some benefit of doing that type of movement both back to wall and chest to wall. So the chest to wall one looks like this, so we're opening the shoulders and then we take the shoulders this direction, and then we can either walk back or slide the feet if you're on a smooth wall back to that position. So it's the same thing in terms of the shoulder movement. And then for the press, and also for something like a pike handstand push-up, we can go from a down dog position here and then take the shoulders forwards and back again there. Obviously that's going towards that start of the press, but it could also be pike handstand push-up position. So building that confidence, strength just in that position is a really good exercise and very similar to that wall lean position. So if you feel confident to have a go, try the one hand space away. Remember to turn the hands out. See if you can get to the wall. If you don't, go a little way, come back again. You could go partial range, but see if you could get all the way to the wall, keeping the arms straight, keeping strong, go back again, Let me know how you go in the comments. Let me know if you have any questions. And I'll speak to you next time. Thanks, guys.